I understand is un kuptoj, and I understand it is un e kuptoj. It comes before the verb. However, if we want to say I want to understand it, there will be a contraction, and in English it would be the same as if we were to say I want to it understand. To and it cannot be contracted in English, but they can in Albanian. As we have noticed so far, words like I want to, can, should, have to, and so on require the subjunctive. That means they require that the second verb that comes right after them be linked with the, and sometimes it can change its form. And this the that links both of these verbs, when contracted with it, produces ta. So I want to understand it would be like saying I want to it understand, and in Albanian it will be dua ta kuptoj. Dua ta kuptoj. And this e, which became ta after the contraction with te, also represents he and she, namely these pronouns. So I want to understand it, I want to understand him, I want to understand her. All of these, all in all, boil down to dua ta kuptoj. We can add ate, simply for emphasis purposes. To visit is also another verb which follows the same pattern as to understand. So I want to visit him would be dua ta vizitoj. Dua ta vizitoj. I want to visit her. Dua ta vizitoj. Dua ta vizitoj. To listen is dëgjoj. Dëgjoj. I want to listen to her would be dua ta dëgjoj. Dua ta dëgjoj. Dëgjoj is spelled D-E-G-J-O-J. Do you want to hear her would be a dëshiron ta dëgjosh atë. A dëshiron ta dëgjosh atë. So ta dëgjosh means you it hear, or you it listen. I ask is in the sense of I ask a question. Ask is pyes. Pyes. P-Y-E-S. Pyes. I want to ask him would be dua ta pyes. Dua ta pyes. I want to ask him whether she is here would be dua ta pyes atë whether she is here. Nëse ajo është këtu. Dua ta pyes atë nëse ajo është këtu. These constructions in grammar are known as direct objects. Namely, certain verbs require direct object because the action they refer to falls on or in a certain way, and metaphorically is suffered by a pronoun. And this is how you do it for he and she. Now, let us take a look at how we can construct the same form for you, singular you. So for he and she, te plus e became ta. But for you, singular, we add another te after the already existing te of the subjunctive. So, I want to is dua te. Okay, and this does not change. If I were to say I want to visit you, I would say I want to you visit. And this you, when it is the direct object, is te. So we will have two te's in a row. Dua të vizitoj. I want to visit you. I want to you visit. Dua të vizitoj. He wants to visit you would be ai dëshiron të vizitoj. And again, vizitoj ends with a because we're referring to him, because he is the doer of the action. He wants to hear you would be ai dëshiron të dëgjoj. Ai dëshiron të dëgjoj. He wants to speak with you is ai dëshiron të flasë me ty. Ai dëshiron të flasë me ty. Again, flas ends with a to make it different from flas, I speak, from the first person singular. When will you listen to him will be kur do ta dëgjosh. Kur do ta dëgjosh? When will you him listen? So this is literally what we're saying. For one-to-one sessions, write at smartalbanianmethod@gmail.com. Thank you for your attention.